Aaron with Silverton Mountain Guides here. Let's talk some more about helicopters. What's the most important part of any helicopter? The pilot. No, not this pilot. Yes, I am a pilot, but I'm not talking about me. How do you know if you got a great pilot? Well, it could be the radio here. This says the #1 pilot, but that might not be your best indicator. Pilots is hard to determine as a client whether he's a good pilot or not, because everybody looks pretty good when they're flying a helicopter unless they're really sloppy. But one thing you probably notice throughout aviation in general, the better quality of the aircraft, the nicer the aircraft, you will find better quality pilots attracted to taking the job. Crappier, older, less beautiful helicopters to fly aren't going to be as attractive to a more experienced pilot, right? So pilots, when you're younger, you take whatever job you can. As you get older, you have the good pilots anyway, have the ability to selectively choose what types of jobs they want, and they get paid really well for it. So pilot, your #1 factor. You see a lot of pilots, especially, when they're younger, that when they're flying after you get out of the helicopter, they love to really hot dog and dive really steep off the ridge, which is really fun when you're flying. I won't lie, it's pretty fun when you're flying as a pilot to do that. But you also find more experienced pilots as they get older. They're really smooth with the aircraft. They don't do any showboating, because ultimately it's just one extra risk that doesn't need to be taken. And it's all about managing your risk when you're out there in the field. Because even if you're not in the helicopter and the helicopter has some type of accident because the pilot was showboating, that could really create an emergency for you. So always look at your pilot and give him a big hug.